They took away our bus stop.
While You Were Out was a song. While You Were Out.
That's the tricky one to talk about.
Not really.
No?
While You Were Out as well, lyrically it was just about being on tour, and quite simply, while I was away on tour, they took away our the bus stop near to our house that me and my girlfriend used to go everywhere from, got taken away, and I didn't know about it, and that led to some sort of argument, I think, and it was about me, and so about me not knowing what was going on in my home life.
That's what I
that kind of
thought
thing.
It was about. Yeah.
So it was about being,
about feeling a bit guilty about
just having
being away and having a different life while real life is actually going on.
While real life carries on. That's what that was about. Skywest Crooked. That's a really old song.
Jamie Wednesday song.
That's pre-Jamie Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, it was.
That was one of my solo ones. But I rewrote the lyrics, just it's only the title of the staying.
From film.
From the film Skywest and Crooked.
Yeah.
With Hayley Mills.
Hayley Mills film.
Who I got on a. No, not that. Come on.
Just the way you said
I got the only thing I've ever been awarded in my life. I was given some sort of gold award for my work for the anti-vivisection people, and I got one of the. It was me and Hayley Mills. She was there with her son, little boy, who was the geezer from Cooler Shaker.
Wow.
Who's now a film director, I think.
Hmm.
So anyway, Skywest and Crooked has got the big thing for me about this. It's got Ian Dury at the end, isn't it? Reading from Don Quixote, and originally the original version had Peter O'Toole sample from the film Man of La Mancha.
Yeah,
but we couldn't get. We were at that point in our career where we started asking permission to use things, and then if you ever ask permission,
it was either going to cost a lot of money or
they always say no. So
I mean, I remember even at the time when we really wanted it to be on air, I remember
it just took
my girlfriend
at
the time finding out where Peter O'Toole lived and tried to press his buzzer and tried to ask.
She pressed his buzzer.
Yeah, she pressed his buzzer. And
where do you think that's where it went wrong?
I don't know.
He said she pressed my buzzer. So we couldn't use it, so we had to replace it basically, and then we just thought of who. The first person we thought of doing it was Ian Dury.
Yeah.
And for some reason he said yes, but because we were still recording in that tiny garage in Simon Painter's garden, because Simon Painter lived in a house in just like a really normal house, but there was three blokes lived there. Two of them had girlfriends lived there as well, didn't they? Sort of shared house.
Yeah.
And one of them came home from work.
They were all called Ian, weren't they?
Yeah, well, we called them all Ian. One of them would just live there. I think he was an accountant. I've seen him. He told me this not long ago. And he came home from work, and he walked through the kitchen. He'd walked through the kitchen to get to their front room. Remember that? He came through the back.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And he walked through, and he just went into the front room where his girlfriend was, and he said, "I think I just saw Ian Dury in the kitchen making a sandwich." And he just presumed it was like, he just imagined that. He'd imagined it because he didn't know that Ian Dury was coming around and he was just in the kitchen making a cup of tea or something. And he just, So I thought that was funny. And we've got loads of stuff, haven't we, of Ian Dury. He read loads.
Yeah.
Loads of it. We've got all that.
Whole tape full of
It's
stuff.
amazing.
But it really makes the end of that song.
Yeah, he's brilliant. Yeah, he's brilliant on that.
It's very emotional, isn't it?
And then that runs into the Impossible Dream, the last song, which is from the film Man of La Mancha. So
a lot of people think it's our song, don't
they? They do, yeah. I know, because every time they use it on that program, they tend to.
It was on an advert, wasn't it? It was on a car advert or something as well.
No, that was by someone else.
Yeah, it wasn't our version, but they always say, "Oh, you wrote that, so you must be making loads of money." It's on an advert.
Our version's about the only one of our songs that I ever hear get used a lot. I mean, we don't get it anymore, so.
We didn't.
But it gets used at Wipeout. Is it Wipeout? They always
Do
show
they?
that bit of Wipeout, and it's in there.
Oh.
When they say, "And this was her impossible dream," and then they play that, and then someone immediately contacts me on Twitter or something and says, "God, you must be rolling in it." don't get anything at all. But
we used to busk that song, didn't we?
We did,
When
yeah.
we used to busk in Croydon,
Yeah.
I remember doing that one.
Yeah.
And the chords that we play are completely wrong compared to the original because we just made them up.
Yeah. But still, I mean, that's still a great, it's
Yeah.
a great song, isn't it? I think ours is one of the... I like our arrangement of it. I don't really like my singing on it, but that's more me
Yeah.
listening to myself singing. But it's a different arrangement. I think it's actually...
Yeah, a lot of people have gone for the up-tempo version of it, which
Does that weird thing. It changes.
Yeah.
It's got a weird time signature thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I just said time signature.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Whereas we went for the straightforward, simple thing. Yeah. So.
well, it has got a sort of a 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 as well as a 1 2 3 4. Yeah, it is quite complicated.
Yeah. So that's 1992 The Love album. I think that's the best album we ever made.
It was the one that got the highest in the charts.
It was
1992.
number one.
Number one
I think.
album.
Yeah, and the year that we headlined Glastonbury.
Yeah, we did quite well that year.
We did,
I
yeah.
think.